guys, so today I am bringing you my VMC Designer Series collection. These videos were really popular over when I was doing Vlogmas, and I still have a lot of collections to go through, so I thought I would start with this one. These are some of the prettiest books that I own. I absolutely love them. They're a little more on the pricey side. They tend to be about like $20 a piece, which is quite expensive, but so I don't have too many of them. But yeah, so I do enjoy them though, and I have been slowly building a collection. So starting with the newest one that I have, The Tortoise and the Hare by Elizabeth Jenkins. I bought this on Christmas Eve, actually. I ordered it from Book Depository. As always, links will be in the description down below. I read Elizabeth Jenkins' Harriet in the beautiful Persephone edition, and really wanted to read more. And I mean, I could have gotten this in the Persephone edition, but this is just absolutely stunning. So how could I resist this? The end papers in these aren't particularly, and my bookmark's falling out, special. They're just kind of a nice paper that matches with the rest of it. But yeah, so this is just beautiful, and I love that the design carries over onto the back. So the one that I received for Christmas from the lovely Nicola over at Robotnik, we did a Secret Santa exchange, and this is what she got me, and that is The Dud Avocado by Elaine Dundee. We are planning on reading this next month. She got this for me because she saw it on my wish list. It was like sold out everywhere, and she found a copy, and so she was kind enough to buy it for me. So I'm really excited. I don't actually know what this one's about. It's one of those things that I just kind of, these are more modern classics, and I tend to put them on my list as I find out about them or if somebody mentions them. So this is supposed to be kind of a lighter one. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. It's kind of got that 70s vibe for the design with that mustard yellowy green color. One that I actually tracked down because I really wanted it is The Magic Toy Shop by Angela Carter. It's actually back in stock on Book Depository. I ended up buying it off of 8 Books because it was sold out at the time, and I really wanted to read it. I was supposed to be doing a buddy read of this in the summer, but my copy didn't get to me in time, so I still haven't read it yet, but I will one day get to this. A lot of these are unread just because I've accumulated them without getting around to reading them, but I will eventually. So next up is The Diary of a Provincial Lady by E.M. Delafield. I really want to read this. This one is weird. This was the first one that I bought, and I actually ended up buying it used. I first became aware of these editions because Rike over at Paperbacks and Cat, no, that's not her. Oh, I think it's, I'm not sure what, I forget what her Tumblr is, but she posted a beautiful picture of this, and I really wanted it because it's absolutely stunning with roses on it. And it was sold out everywhere, but I managed to actually find a cheap, very good condition copy, and all the other ones were going for far more expensive, so I snapped it up as soon as I found it. I haven't read this yet, but I've heard okay things about it. I think Ange at, I was just watching her wrap up of 2015, and I think she gave it 3 stars, and her channel is Beyond the Pages. I mention Ange all the time. But yes, so you should go check out her channel if you guys like my channel, because we have very similar tastes in books. So I am looking forward to reading this, and it is quite slim, so I'll probably try and get to this year. I do want to get through some of these. So one that I finally have read, and that is Frenchman's Creek by Daphne du Maurier. I have the 3 of the ones that they've published. They've recently published 2 more of her short story collections. The only one I don't have is My Cousin Rachel, and it's sold out everywhere, and it is super expensive to buy it used, so I haven't picked it up yet, but these are absolutely beautiful. This is kind of like a 70s orangey color. And then I have Jamaica Inn by Daphne du Maurier, which I haven't read yet. I've heard that this is much better than Frenchman's Creek. I didn't really enjoy Frenchman's Creek, but so I'm looking forward to reading that one. I just love these. I think they're so beautiful. And then I have Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier, which of course I've read. This was in my favorite books of the year. And yeah, it's just absolutely stunning. I think it's such a beautiful design. Really enjoyed this. It's, if you like gothic tales and kind of retellings of Jane Eyre, I would recommend this. I think that was also one of my first ones that I got. Another one that was one of the first ones that I got a couple of years ago, and that is Valley of the Dolls by Jacqueline Susan. I should read this. I know Nicola over at Robotnik absolutely loves this. I just haven't gotten around to it. It's one of those books that I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna read it, I'm gonna read it, and then I keep putting it off because there's just too many books and not enough time. Getting down to the last two here. So I've got A View of the Harbor by Elizabeth Taylor. I haven't read this one yet, but I really want to. I mostly picked this one up because I got it used for quite cheap. It was only $8.99 at the used bookstore. And it's got kind of this nice little floral print on it. Sorry if you can hear the phone in the background. I'm not going to stop because I'm pretty much done. I'm going to ignore it. And then I've got Angel by Elizabeth Taylor, which I also got used. It was also $8.99 and quite cheap. I did read this in December of last year and I quite enjoyed it, so I'm looking forward to reading A View of the Harbor. I had seen these online and wanted them, and then when I found them in a used bookstore for quite cheap, I couldn't resist getting them. So yes, this has quite an unlikable narrator, so if you're into that, definitely check this out. I love this little design. It reminds me, it's basically a girl, or a couple girls, judging from the outfits at an opera or at a theater. It's quite beautiful and fitting for the story. So those are my VMC Designer Editions. If you guys want to see any more collection videos, let me know in the comments down below. Do you guys have any books that you kind of collect because they're just absolutely pretty? I mean, I joke about being a little bit shallow and only buying pretty books, but to be honest, I do try and like source out the prettiest editions of books that I can possibly own. And I will see you guys in another video. Bye!